In today's travel tip video, I'm going to show you my top 5 travel essential lists. Each list will have 5 of the best travel essentials to pack for each category in a trip, like the top 5 things you need to pack for a flight. You will learn 5 of the best must-haves for every part of your journey. As a pilot's wife, we only travel in a carry-on suitcase, so I have learned what is absolutely essential, but some of them are always fun to pack as well. The first list is the top 5 bags that you will carry into the airplane. My favorite backpacks are these. They're 2 different lengths, okay? This one has a bar at the top. They both have 17 pockets. The inside lining is pinstriped. This one's more of a backpack that you would take to school, kind of feel to it. Some people do not like all of those pockets, but I need those. I absolutely love this new tote bag from Nomad Lane. I've flown with it a few times now. Because of the straps, when you're walking down the airplane aisle, for some reason this tote bag is shorter in length, so it doesn't get in the way in the front. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It is a Toomey type fabric, but for much less, and it has just enough pockets, I think. And you know, I am a backpack person, so for me to love a tote bag, it's really good. My absolute favorite carry-on bags are from the Level 8 brand, and one has a pocket and one does not. And I have 3 of those kind that do not have the pocket. I found out that I really do not need that outer pocket that I thought I would need, but this time I did use it on my most recent trip. They are both 20 inches. The wheels are fantastic, and the handle does not jiggle when I'm walking across carpet or on the tile floors, and I'm not fighting the suitcase trying to direct it. It just glides so smoothly. And then another bag is my favorite crossbody bag. There are 3 main zippered pockets in here. I used to could fit 2 different glasses cases in there and my thin RFID wallet. This is my favorite crossbody bag that is anti-theft. The straps are slash resistant and it's RFID, but I could fit so much in this for my trip to Belgium. Here's my list of the top 5 in-flight essentials for the airplane. Number 1 is your phone prop. You can prop your phone or your iPad on this very sturdy but folding flat travel essential. For a long flight that's over 5 hours only, I would maybe pack a neck pillow. It depends on what your sleep is like in an airplane. I can hardly ever sleep. This one attaches to the headrest pieces so your head does not fall forward. And the Velcro is very strong. I've had it for over 5 years and it easily attaches and detaches from your personal item bag. You will need some kind of a charger for your phone, and the main tip is whatever charger you decide to use, that the lithium battery part cannot go into the belly of the airplane. So if they run out of space and say, hey, we've got to pack or stow your carry-on suitcase into the belly of the plane last minute for free, make sure you have the battery part inside your personal item bag. 2 main reasons that I always travel with this is it easily slides into my crossbody bag. My tip is do not get the 20,000 one. It weighs as much as a brick and you do not need that. You may need a pouch for your in-flight essentials, or if you carry a lot, I highly recommend this amazing tray table cover because of the pockets. They are super deep and they are stretchy, and somehow this airplane seat organizer is closer to your hand, so you're not having to reach too far to get to those in-flight essentials. The next list is my top 5 shirts, and that means that they are flattering, they are versatile, they are easy to pack. I have about 5 of these from Talbot's. They hang right, they drape a woman's body correctly, and they have short sleeve shirts as well. I recommend the darker colors. I got like a lime green one a couple of years ago, and it did not fit the same as these other darker colors. Those are also restaurant worthy. If you like a blouse, I love a flutter sleeve. So look up that when you're searching for a travel outfit blouse. The flutter sleeves do not get caught under your outer layers, and they're easy. Usually you do not have to iron them either because they're so easy laying. I love any kind of graphic t-shirt so that I can theme dress on vacation. I also recommend cashmere, any kind of a sweater like this that is very soft that you can wear by itself. The Nordstrom brand is my absolute favorite, but I also have worn shirts underneath that. In the summer, it's easy to wear a cashmere sweater if you're cold on the airplane because it's so lightweight. And then I designed some of my shirts for my channel that are also vacation themed as well. Here are 5 of the most important liquids I pack for vacation. This quart-sized bag comes in a 3-piece set. Some of those essentials would be my Gold Bond for Diabetics lotion. It has no fragrance and it is super thick and stays on forever. Use a spatty thing that I have. I'll link it as well in the first comment if you like to buy the really large bottles. Another liquids bag essential would be your toothpaste. Then you've got your shampoo or conditioner. And then I always travel with eye drops. And then when I get to my gate, I move that to my flight personal item bag. You'll also pack your makeup liquids like foundation or tinted moisturizer. Those are considered liquids. I also usually pack my nasal spray like Nasacort. Other travel-sized toiletry items that are not for the liquid bag would be floss sticks. And one thing that we noticed recently is my husband keeps getting steak or food stuck in between his teeth. So he has to floss more often and it bugs him to death. So we have bought now individually wrapped floss sticks. I usually pack face cleansing wipes. They're really old from Mary Kay, my deodorant bar, a comb or brush, packed makeup brushes. My favorites are super lightweight. I am building my collection. This past year, I bought a small palette and it's magnetic so I can customize it with the colors that I need for that trip. Hair tools may also be essential for your vacation. So I suggest my top 5 items for your hair would be a curling iron or however you set your hair. If you can do it, I get my shampoo bar from Lush, and that way I do not have to pack a bottle of shampoo in my liquids bag. But this bag is essential for me because it lets you put a soaking wet shampoo bar down in this bag. It does not leak any of the water, but it dries out your shampoo bar. And when you go to retrieve it, it's not sticky or goopy. I do not talk about this, but I've had it for almost an entire year. It's a hair tool organizer that you can pack with, and it is a heat-safe mat for your curling iron or curling wands. You've got your mousse, your hair clips. Do not forget those. I pack those in a little bag. I'll pop it up right there. And then a silk pillowcase. My favorite is from Lily Silk. It is 100% silk and the fibers are super close together so that they can have like a jillion in there, which makes it stronger. I don't know if you've noticed your hair getting matted in the back when you go to sleep or when you wake up. A silk pillowcase gets rid of that every single time and all of the wrinkles. The next travel essential for your list would be the top 5 comfortable waterproof shoes. And when I say waterproof, I say water resistant, okay? The number 1 is hiking shoes. I love the Merrell brand. These are in top shape, so I do not need a new pair, and I haven't hiked somewhere where I've needed waterproof. These are not waterproof, but they do have a boot that is waterproof that I'll link for you. Very comfortable with a very rugged sole. This water resistant or waterproof shoe has to be my absolute favorite because I can wear blue jeans with them. They are considered a sneaker, but they have arch support. I could walk all day in them and read the comments. People love this. It was out of stock for almost 4 years and they're back in stock. I walked through Boston in 45 minutes of pouring rain and no water got in except right at the top on my sock. These also are comfortable to walk in, but waterproof. And you can wear these all day walking around Europe, but also be dressed appropriately for a restaurant in these shoes. If you need to wear a heel into a restaurant, these are waterproof and they are comfortable, but only for a few hours. I would not walk around Europe all day in them. And then also for the warm weather, I love Merrell's. Again, these sandals, these are my second pair because they were more neutral for my skin tone, and that helps lengthen your leg. Very comfortable, water resistant. We wore the green ones when we went hiking through waterfalls in Maui. Over the 20 plus years that I've been packing in only a carry-on suitcase, I have come to find out that I need to invest in shoes. So yes, they are expensive, but they have lasted for years and they're still available most likely. Here's my list of the top 5 pants for travel because they are so comfortable and they serve you on that excursion. Number 1 would be my hiking pants, but I don't hike in them. They are water resistant, but they're not super flimsy thin. They will repel water, but they are not thick enough where they're super loud when you're walking, if that makes sense. I sized up because they were slim cut, and these are so comfortable, especially with the elastic waist. I can also wear leggings under them or thermals under them, and I still have plenty of room for any season that I need to pack for. Get them now because they will be gone. My favorite jeans are the Wit and Wisdom, and they come in cotton blend pants as well if you want capris or other pants. I love their waistband because it is stretchy, but it also has this absolution technology that holds your tummy in. Pull-on denim is lighter weight than regular jeans, and it can be more versatile for you, and they're so comfortable. Chico's and Talbots have had the best ones for me. Joggers are great travel outfits for the airplane ride, especially because they are so comfortable, but I'm just as comfortable in jeans. My favorite ones, I'm wearing them today, are from Loft, and they come in several colors, and then there are also some from Amazon. And both of these do not show your panty line, and they are very comfortable because of their elastic waist. These are more like a knit, and the ones from Amazon are like a paper thin polyester. Thermal pants are absolutely necessary. Buy one that you like, that is effective and known for its quality, and invest in that, and you'll have them for the rest of your life. Now I'm going to share with you 5 pouches that have helped me tremendously when I pack for a trip. If you're hiking, if you're going to a beach and need security, but you also need waterproof ability, this pouch is a great belt bag to wear. There are no hanging like straps or anything, and it's easy to use with big fingers. I can pack so many essentials in here, and here's why I use this pouch at the beach. You can pack your credit card, your cell phone, your reading glasses case if you need to, and walk along the beach for miles and be hands-free while taking your valuables. Another pouch that I travel with a lot, I treat them as pouches because I zip them up, but when I get to my location, they are hanging toiletry bags, and I can fit an aluminum mug in here. It stretches so much when I need it to. This is a set of 3 pouches that I travel with a lot. One can be for your in-flight airplane essentials. Another one can be in your carry-on suitcase with makeup that you might need, and you do not have to pack in one pouch if you don't like to do that. This comes in a set of 4 pouches, and it closes like a money pouch used to, but I've put sugar substitutes in there. It's a great little pouch for small travel essentials. And this one I think is number 5. It might be number 6. It's my makeup brush case. You can pack a lot of brushes in here, including like your deodorant stick, but it stands up on its own and folds down when you're on vacation, and they don't have to be on the counter. But you can just use a mug in your cruise ship cabin if you want to for your brushes. Here are my top 5 technology electronic cables organizer travel cases that I travel with. If you only pack a small amount of cords for your travel gear, travel technology gear, this one rolls up, and here's what I've done in the past. I will tuck it down into the airplane seat back pocket and it flaps over, and that way I can have easy access to my AirPods or a charging cord if I need it. If you travel with just a medium amount of technology cords, this one is great. It's almost like a pencil case, which is a travel hack for carrying different things, but you can see that it will open wide and it is mesh. Some people like that. The zipper is very smooth, and then there's a very strong Velcro pocket right here. That's the length of the pouch. Most of the time I travel with my large technology cord case. It can fit so many cords in it, but it can also squish and smush. And I will just keep that flat or pack it vertically in my personal item bag. My husband has one as well because he travels with so many cords as well. One travel hack I wanted to share with you if you are new here is put a little sticker of decorative tape. You can get it from Michael's, it's washi tape, but stick one on your cord base and then stick the same color decorative tape on your block and your cord to help you remember which cord goes with which item. One travel essential, if you are going to Europe or any other country, find a converter only if you are using these two items. One, a curling iron, or number two, your hair dryer from home. Those have to convert the electricity. So you need a converter only for those two things, not for your laptop or other electronics. And then you need the adapter that fits into the wall outlet for that country. So I travel with a converter because I don't want to buy, or I don't need to buy, a dual converter curling iron, although that's an option. I wish I would have had these. I bought them as soon as I got back from Belgium. It's an adapter for Europe or whatever country you need to buy from, but it has 3 plugs or 3 outlets for my different things that I'm charging when I'm in the hotel room. That's what I found I really needed for international travel, is more outlets, because a lot of the hotels over there do not have many outlets still. I also travel with this miniature fold-up tripod for your phone. It is Bluetooth, but you can also use your watch if you have an iPhone. It is so compact to travel with if you're making YouTube videos or doing family photos on vacation. That tripod is very sturdy. Let me know if you think that a men's packing tip video would be helpful. I have more men on here now and they're asking for travel tips, but my husband is figuring out some new ways to pack. He now uses the compression cubes that I love, and so I'm starting to think of ways I can help other guys who are trying to pack in an organized or efficient way. Here are my top 5 travel items that men may need. There are dude wipes. You can find them in your grocery store. They're great, especially if you're in a place where you're eating different food or eating a whole lot more food. Here's a liquids bag that I think is great for men. It's just really rugged looking. It's not anything fancy, and it is so easy to mold. Like, it does not stand up by itself. They don't need that. And then the third essential for guys to pack would be this minimalist toiletry kit, because it is waterproof, but it's got a wider long side and then a very shallow slide if you wanted to stick in a razor or disposable razor or anything like that. And I love how they put the little ties on the end that are rubber and they're flexible. You can hang them on a tent or some kind of thing outdoorsy. They're both very manly looking, unlike the Stanley. One travel essential for guys that might be really easy to pack is the little Tide sink packets. You can wash 3 undershirts or some exercise shorts or shirts that are so easy to dry or quick drying inside a sink and be done with it, and you don't have to pack as much. Here in the top 5 cold weather travel essentials, you have to check out this coat that it is waterproof, and it has the straps that you can wear as a backpack. And if you're wearing a backpack, it will cover your backpack as well. And then also you can just throw them over your shoulder with the straps and walk through the airport. That's what I did the other day after coming back from -12 degrees Kansas. There's also, you want a shoe with a rugged sole that will keep you warm. I highly recommend merino wool socks. This hat is fleece lined, and it's the same length as my white one that is not fleece lined. And the poofs on the top do come off. They're very comfortable. This one is thicker because it is fleece lined. I also love this scarf because of two reasons. It's like a thin blanket scarf, but not too thin. And I just washed it after our trip, and the tassels have never tangled on me. That is so annoying when you have to wash things and the tassels tangle. One travel hack that some of my pilot wives use is they wear a vest or a regular jacket, and then they'll pack a rainproof, like a rain jacket, or you can also just pack a little poncho. But my tip is to save space, only get the poncho that's from like the hardware section or the camping section because it's thinner to pack. These are the absolute best gloves for three reasons in the winter. One, they are water resistant or waterproof. You're holding the umbrella in the cold weather if it is raining, and so that glove is going to get wet. Number two, they are warm and comfortable and have the clips. And then number three is you can use your phone so fast with these gloves. I bought a very famous pair of gloves that were supposed to be able to do that, and they did not work. So these are fantastic. And then if you are going to the beach, here are my top 5 essentials you need to pack, plus one really fun one. Number 1 would be my little waterproof, hands-free, take a walk on a beach pouch. Number 2 is a towel clamp. Mine are super old, like 9 years ago. They will hold your towel down if it's windy, especially on a cruise ship, but also they make little just minimal plastic ones that are silver too. This is the super fun one that will separate your phone from your fruity drink in a cup that has condensation and therefore sand on the bottom. Very sturdy. I gave these as gifts on a girls' weekend trip. My favorite bathing suits are these. These are from Amazon. The bottoms are full coverage. They are so amazing. I have 4 of these swimsuits, and I just bought this one. I'm not returning it, even though it came late and I could not take it to my beach trip. Isn't that beautiful? It's a black and gold. However, looking at the site online, the bottoms do not look like they are full coverage for me, but they're beautiful. They have this same design at the top, but my tip would be to buy this and then buy a full coverage black bottom piece that you can wear together, and then you can mix and match that black bottom piece with other tops. For the beach, you're going to need sunglasses, and if you use reading glasses, this case has 2 sides to it, which is I travel with every single trip. If you will be using your phone at the beach all day, I pack this. It is made with NASA astronaut suit fabric, and it will protect your phone from overheating. And I will tell you, when I lay out for my 20 minutes of vitamin D in the summer, my phone will shut off, saving that battery in just 20 minutes. So if you're at the beach, this is essential, I promise. And it's got little padding, and they say it's waterproof. I don't know. I'm not gonna test it. There's also this set of 16 earrings that are tropical themed, and I'm not saying to pack all 16 of them. Just pack what you need for your trip, but here's a travel hack. Just pack them, since they're a little large, in this part of your jewelry case, and then slide this little protective case. It is kind of protective to me, but slide it inside one of your sandals when you're packing. All right, I do have another video with all kinds of travel hacks. Most of these hacks are from viewers like you who travel more than I do. So be sure to check out that video before you leave and say, hey, if we have not met yet. Thank you for your time.